All right, Pisces, let's do it again. I just did your bonus video, which was going to be original video. And it went wonky because it didn't record. So your bonus video is a recap on that, but it's not the original video. I'm sorry. I can't figure it out. Show me energies for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the last portion of April 2019. Show me energies for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Last portion of April 2019. So you have the King of Cups here, Pisces. Scorpio energy, Cancer, Pisces as well. Could be you. Show me more. Scorpio energy. You got the Death card. Let's just put your cards out and then we will read the cards. The next two cards that popped out with that are the Page of Swords and the Seven of Wands. Already this energy feels like it's different than the original reading. So luckily I did the bonus video for you, which essentially recaps on it. I'm sorry, I can't recreate that video. It was lovely. It was really positive, and you just have to watch the bonus video and see if it makes sense for you and if it applies. Okay. Show me more for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. The Ace of Cups popping out, Pisces. The Hangman falling out in reverse. All these cards are upright. If they fall out in reverse, I let them. Show me more for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, Pisces. The Emperor, which was in your original video that got, well, it said it was recording and then it didn't record. So we shall see. I'm going to fucking pray that this one records. Show me more for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Temperance, Pisces. Sagittarian energy. You have Aries energy, Sagittarian energy, Scorpio highlighted pretty heavily, and Pisces. What else for Pisces? The Knight of Wands here, Pisces. With the Knight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, so honestly, this energy is, because I already feel it too, this energy is not the same energy as the original video. I do want to say that. This is a different energy. This is something that was really nice and it was very helpful, and it involved an earth sign that was very positive in your life and you within them, and it had baby steps involved, but good progress. It's all in the bonus video, what I can convey from there. Here, we too, again, have somebody coming back, it feels, but Swanee, Bougie, come on, Swan. But there's hesitancy here. There's worry that somebody may return to their old ways, you know? Hi, Swan. No, you don't want to be with the sage. Come here. So, the King of Cups. So the King of Cups, essentially Scorpio energy, but somebody who is loving, somebody who is open, somebody who is compassionate, somebody who may have a difficulty communicating their emotions. Doesn't mean they're a bad person, but difficulty communicating emotions, or at least expressing them fully. I do want to mention, though, Scorpio is pretty heavily, he's prominent here, or the energy is prominent here, so I will mention that. Also, you have King of Cups, Death, and the Page of Swords. King of Cups, Death, Page of Swords. Essentially energy of somebody watching you. It may be somebody, it may be a water sign watching you, wanting to come back, wanting to resurrect something that may have died. You may have put a stopper to this, and now they want to resurrect that. That's what it feels like, Pisces. here with the Knight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. This feels like somebody who's taken quite a while here. Look, you've got the Five of Pentacles underneath that. So basically somebody who has been put away, put out, shut off, shut out. And here we have the Two of Cups. So maybe somebody returning who has intentions to resurrect something. In the other video, see, I don't want to connect them because this energy literally physically feels different. Marcel, you literally just came in like 3 minutes ago. Go lay down. Basically, what this feels like is somebody who recognizes their feelings, somebody who has had things that they've been fighting as far as their feelings for you or for how they feel and view this situation, and they're looking in on it. They also have to look in on their old ways, how they've experiencing things, how they've operated in ways. And it feels like somebody here is ambivalent to engage. It feels like somebody here is frustrated in regard to how they want to communicate with this person. This talks about a lot of anxiety. It talks about a fair amount of frustration, anxiety, feeling on edge, wanting to basically having to self-preserve, having to deal with somebody who puts you on edge, fighting, you know. If you're in conjunction with somebody who you've had to fight, this person is very stubborn. This person is very stoic. They can be incredibly cold. They can be very methodical in the way that they go about things. The Emperor is a great card, but sometimes when he's highlighted by this type of energy, not the best, okay? The Knight of Wands is somebody who is in and out of one's life. The Knight of Wands is somebody who flits from person to person, situation to situation. They they do so in a self-serving manner. They do so with intention to please and serve themselves versus balance his energies out. And now I feel like that's what is on the table now. They want to balance an energy out. They want to balance something with you, Pisces. But is that in the cards for you? Is that something that you want to do? Is that something that makes sense for your life at this point? Because it seems like somebody's done a considerable amount of thinking here and feeling here in regard to this card, in regard to this Knight of Wands here, you know? And it may be that clear-cut communication in a very blunt way needs to be doled out, you know? It may be that this person is watching in on you and seeing how you are doing, how you're progressing in your life. And it feels like, you know, how do I enter back in? This reading, oh my God, it feels like we're just right back to like old energies, Pisces. Like a thread in your reads, like a continuum in the readings. And Marcel, please stop. Please stop. So let's just clarify this reading for you. I'm going to use the Thoth deck and we can go from there, okay? Show me more for Pisces. Show me this king here. Let's do this. So my internal is telling me to actually clarify this card first, not the King of Wands or King of Swords or King of fucking Cups. Clarify this card. So we're going to be clarifying the Knight of Wands. Show me the Knight of Wands. You have 3 cards popping out. You have the Empress. You have the Knight of Wands, and you have disappointment. You have the 5 of Cups, Pisces. Okay, Knight of Wands, smack dab in the middle, okay? Regret, frustration, heartache, due to somebody's actions, due to somebody's flitting around back and forth, due to somebody not being able to keep it in the pants. But what I feel here is that somebody is watching you grow. Somebody is watching you change and shift and become the person that you're supposed to be. And I'm not going to say that, oh, that pisses them off. Oh, that, oh, it's more like, can they meet you? Can they meet you? I don't know if this person can even meet you halfway at this point. Pisces. And if anything too, with the King of Cups popping up here, yes, it can be another person, but this may very well be you. This may be very, very well be you from the get-go. This essentially talks about somebody who is, they are solid within themselves. They feel they are on the level with themselves. They know which direction to go in as far as what makes emotional sense for themselves. Like how earth signs, they don't get involved with things that don't bear fruit. This guy does not get involved with things that are going to be toxic in an emotional way. He has the understanding, and it's like he sees almost he sees what this other person does. He sees how the other person is, and with that knowledge also makes his decisions. Oh, Jesus. All right, where's these cards? Show me the King of Cups for Pisces. Yeah, Marcel. So you have the Chariot here, and you also have the Knight of Cups here. So if this is somebody that is communicating with you about emotions, about what they want and feel, they want to move something, oh, Jesus Christ. They want to move something forward with you. Emotional connections. Marcel, stop it. Oy, he's such a fucking talker. I love him to death, but he talks and talks and talks. Yeah, moving something forward. And this person, though, too, Pisces, I think it's important to, if you're going to be re-engaging in a situation with them, it's important that they're balanced. It's important that they have emotional balance, because if they're out of balance, you're going to feel it immediately. If they are lying to you, you're going to feel it immediately. I feel like you already have a guard up here in regard to this person. I feel that you, in fact, may already know that this person has been watching you. You may have been watching them too, but the emphasis here is on somebody viewing you, okay? Show me the Page of Swords. You have the Tower for the Page of Swords here. So in regard to the Page of Swords, it's almost as if somebody's wanting to communicate. They don't know how to, though. It seems immature. And if they do communicate, it will bring a shock. It comes as a shock. It comes as a surprise. It also comes as an awareness point for them to understand that if they engage with you again, you're not going to take bullshit. You're not going to be engaging and involving in things that don't work for you. This is somebody who essentially knows that if they come to you, they must switch their ways around, they must do the work, and they must change. And it feels like they're still here. It feels like they are still immature in certain ways. And that's not a problem, okay? Because we don't all grow on the same levels. We don't all grow at the same pace. We don't do the same things. We don't excel at the same rates and levels, okay? You being there for them in their life feels like something of a... I'm sorry, he's driving me nuts. And I'm frustrated about your other video. And I'm frustrated to be back in this energy because this feels like it's fucking exhausting. It's tired. Marcel, stop. Stop it. Go eat some Muppets. His food, toaster Muppets. I don't know. Show me the Death card for Pisces. So the Death card, you have the Star popping out in reverse, Pisces. With the Eight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. This is basically somebody who, if they come to communicate and resurrect something with you, I would be very conscious of how they word things. I would be very conscious of their motives and emotions involved with the situation, because it feels, Pisces, that they are essentially out of sorts with themselves. They don't feel like they are... it's like somebody who ignores what they should do just to do things. It's somebody who ignores deeper messages. just to kind of get their point across. And I'm sorry, you guys, he won't shut up. Maybe that's a sign. Show me one more for the death card. It's somebody I feel that needs to trust their intuition, and they don't. And here we have the Prince of Cups. So this is essentially the Princess of Cups. I'm sorry, it's the Page of Cups. So you have the Prince of Cups, the Page of Cups, the King of Cups now. Okay. A lot of water energy, very prevalent here. And it feels like this person feels like they're out of sorts. It feels like somebody who essentially, recognizes love with you, recognizes their feelings with you, and wants to emotionally connect with you. But I feel like this person is having a difficult time doing that. And I feel that somebody here is already high anxiety. Show me the Seven of Wands. So the Seven of Wands, you have the Ace of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, the Death card, and the Six of Cups, all in reverse. I'm going to let him out. Come on, Marcel. Swanee. Go outside. Sorry, you guys. I'm sorry. That was really, really getting annoying for me. Okay. So, Seven of Wands, you have the Death card in reverse. So this is basically somebody who's returning, somebody who's having a difficult time letting go of a situation that brings anxiety, somebody who's willing to revisit something that essentially feels like it wants to go away or it needs to go away. You have the Six of Swords here in reverse. Essentially, this is, the Six of Swords, in regard to that, it's also coming back to situations that need to go away. It's having a difficult time letting go of hardship. And you have somebody here who's already anxious, who's already frustrated. This could be the person coming towards you, or it could be you just trying to ward off this energy. Because it feels like this is done. It feels like for some reason we're here again, cycling through this energy, you guys. Oh. But it's a no-go. It doesn't work. It doesn't bring anything forward that makes sense for you, If anything, this person is looking at you, reminiscing a situation. It's almost as if this person is having a hard time growing up or accessing their emotions, and so they work on a minimal level in regard to that. I hope that makes sense. This is frustrating. Your reading is frustrating. I wish it were the first reading. That was so nice. That was so nice, you guys. Oy. Show me the Ace of Cups here for Pisces. You have the Hangman. And next to the Ace of Cups on the table, you have the Hangman, but he's in reverse on the table. So, a lot of contemplation, heavy contemplation, deep contemplation, thinking about what makes sense for you. And then you've thought about it. You've done the homework. You've figured out what makes sense for you. But why are we still on the fence? You know what? This feels like somebody who's been away for a really long time. You may have romanticized them. You may have been stuck in your head and your heart about them. And it feels like they're back, or their energy is back. It feels like somebody is back. And it's like, go away. That's what it feels like. Go away. And it feels almost as if, too, this is an energy where I don't know. I don't know if anybody knows this song or not, but Alien Sex Fiend, that's the name of the band. Alien Sex Fiend, Dead and Buried. The name of the song is Dead and Buried. That one's playing in my head really hard right now. Alien Sex Fiend, Dead and Buried. Yeah. That's how messages come sometimes. Alien Sex Fiend. This person feels like the energy or the cord needs to be cut. This is more of a drain for you than anything, Pisces. This is something where it needs to be let go of. That feels good. Letting go of it feels good. Releasing the energy feels good. Clearing your mind feels good. Making conscious effort and steps to cut the ties feels good. That's what feels good here. This reading is like a vice in my head. It just keeps getting tighter and tighter. Literally, I feel like my head is going into my body, like my neck is like shriveling up and I can't like breathe. This reading is tiring. And I feel for whomever this is for. This person has been taking forever, or this situation has been on your mind forever. And to get out of it, it's taken for fucking ever. But now's the time to drop it. Now's the time to create a conscious barrier, boundaries, like shut this out. Here, this is what, here. Okay, so the deck just split open in half. I was moving it, the deck just split open in half. So first of all, this is a card that popped up and underneath it is the King of Swords. So Pisces, please. Stop living here. Stop living in regret. Stop living in frustration. Sometimes people are shitheads. Sometimes people are utter assholes, and it's not our fault. It's not our problem anymore. Like, things can hurt, but we don't have to ride it until it's dead. You know, what was that stupid saying from that movie? It's like riding a insane pony into a burning building. Like, I don't know what movie it was, but that's what it feels like. It's like you can't let go of this. Somebody's not letting go here, and I feel it's both of you for different reasons. One of you is for emotional reasons where you